for two. Much more too, including pork chops, prime rib of beef, and an incredibly extra large cut of prime rib. It's the Dresden Restaurant, open for lunch Monday through Saturday and dinner Monday through Sunday. Check us out at 1760 North Vermont Avenue or call 323-665-4294.
Welcome back to the show. Fred Dreyer visiting with you here for this hour. It's a fast-paced hour, I always apologize in advance for the time that we have with you. We're in the process of expanding our show, or expanding the things that we do here. We have guests that we want to talk about. We have books and circumstances in America and around the world that we want to discuss with you, and we're going to need more than 1 hour to do that. In order to do that, we're in the hunt for advertising to expand our stuff. Our show here, and to get all of our stuff aligned and presented to you. So as we unfold that, we'll let you know how we're doing with that. But we're here. We're going to be here for a while with you, and these hours that we spend with you are greatly enjoyed by me, and I hope certainly by you, and by the links and the messages that we've been getting, the emails that we've been getting. We're reaching an awful lot of people here, and that's what's really great. And to see how this the social networking really works, and how it can help communicate people and bring people together, and that's what the whole thing's about. You know, my whole belief system, it does not fall along political lines. I'm not here trying to tell you how to be a great Republican or a great Democrat. What you believe in is certainly what you believe in, and we're not trying to attack anybody's belief system. What my thoughts are, what my personal beliefs are, is that each person that is a citizen of this country must understand the type of country they live in. We live in a constitutional republic, and it is the greatest constitutional republic ever minted in Western civilization. This is to me the greatest opportunity in the world for individuals to succeed in life, and it's proven that it can do that, and it has been doing that. And certainly, once all those freedoms are abused, you know, people break the law. You've got to go after those people and go after them and put them away and bring them to justice. And that's what the system does. And if there's problems in the system like there are today, and there have been and probably will be forever, you got to be able to use our laws, our Constitution, and our rules, and a moral code that is based on the King James Bible, and use these principles in order to solve problems and everyday problems. It is imperative that we be able to think clearly for ourselves, rather than turn our thinking over to a politic. I'm not a Republican. I've not been a Republican for the last 30 years of my life, and I'm not a Democrat, certainly. But there are certain truths in here we have to go after and we take a look at. I do as much as I can to attack, I think, cowardice and stupidity and things that go against common sense and reason, and present themselves hopefully in a position for you to see that what is self-evident. And that's what's in the Charter. That's what we believe in. We believe these things to be self-evident, that it's one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And that means everybody. And so what we're trying to do is bring people to that attention. We're not trying to be Sean Hannity or Rush Limbaugh or anybody else out there. And they have their own place, and that's what they do, and it's wonderful. I think they all have their hearts in the right spot. But I'm not trying to sell you on how to be a Republican. And at the same time, I'm also going to go after people I believe. And I think today, in today's scene, the real damage is on the left. The real damage is on the left, and the real attack on our Constitution is coming from the left. And the things that I really hold true is anybody, I don't care what your political affiliation is, you know, you've got to root for America and its Constitution and all the principles and everything that is self-evident in in the laws and the rules and the regulations that have been set forth and given to us by geniuses many years ago. You'll hear a lot of people saying, well, it's the time to change it. It's a living, breathing document. Well, no, it's not. It's, right is right when right is right. You can't, common sense is common sense no matter what generation you live in. It doesn't change. It doesn't fluctuate. So what we're trying to do here is bring some things up. There's a couple of things here that I want to talk to you about in this segment of the show coming up that I think is pertinent to what I've just been trying to talk to you about, and that is we have an election coming up almost in 4 months, a little over 4 months. We're going to go vote for somebody to be president. It's either Mitt Romney, Republican, or Barack Obama, a Democrat. And how we get there, how we make those decisions is what I believe the root of this show is about. And how do you get to the truth? How do you talk about what is it that we're faced with if we continue down the road we're continuing on? And where are the leaders in the country to now pull this thing back around and start to deconstruct all of the government that's been put in place for the purpose of undermining and double-breasting the Constitution. This is a constitutional republic. It's not Greece. And you can see what happens when government gets out of control and when government dominates every single moment, waking moment. We can talk about what France has done. They got rid of Sarkozy, the conservative, and then they've gone to this other guy who's outright socialist. The people there have clearly decided we want to spend our way out of this because the one thing that we don't want, the one thing that we do not want, is to have to lose our lifestyle. Europe has no beliefs, no value system. God is dead. All that matters is retirement and benefits and vacation time and days off. It's the lifestyle. Vive le lifestyle. Anything we can do to save our comfort zone and what we want right now is of value. Nothing else is. Not the state, not the country, not their traditions, not their history, their great French history. None of that stuff matters. It's all that matters is we want to be taken care of by government. And many of you have been to France. I have on several occasions. It's a beautiful country, and it's also you can also see how everybody seems to be asleep over there all the time. It is a sobering truth that most times when things go wrong, it's because of government. And so what we have to make sure that we do is understand how we separate ourselves from government. The people in Europe, and certainly some people here in the United States, have allowed the government to buy them off. They bought social order. That's what government does. It buys social order by promising you a hamburger today. And that's what they've done. And it is a sickness, actually. And what we want to make sure we're doing is talking about the right things here, trying to have an open conversation about everything that is good for our republic, our constitutional republic. And there's lots of things to discuss. I want to get into this article that was in the American Spectator on Mitt Romney. We'll do that when we come back. And remember, we have a Facebook here that we want you guys to make sure you write down. And when we come back, we're going to give you all that information again and also more about Mitt Romney.